Flosstube. This is Jerica, Daybreak Stitcher, on Flosstube and Instagram. This is my Flosstube number 5. It is December 15th. It's been a week. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of lost my stitchy bug, but I think I have merit to give myself grace, as anyone else should as well. There's been so much that has happened since my last Flosstube episode. We had Thanksgiving. It was fun. We normally keep it pretty low key. We basically stay in our pajamas and cook and watch TV and all the fun stuff, and we stay home and we keep it pretty simple. We kind of live far away from immediate family, so it's kind of nice to not be a part of the hustle and bustle as most traditional holiday seasons go. After that, we had the Jingle Ball. Oh my goodness, that was so fun. I think I'm going to do it again next year, but I think it might be a little more prepared so I can be a little more interactive. But I think it was pretty good. I made so many good friends. They were, I did watch some of the Q&A sessions that they had. I watched the Blue Flower, ink circles, and I think a little bit of another one. It's been a minute, life continues after, after probably Wednesday of a retreat, you gotta get back to it. So ink circles was probably my favorite because I don't think she has a floss tube, and so I really didn't know much about her, so I really got to get to know her a little bit more from the Q&As. I didn't know she was an engineer. It kind of explains why her patterns are so intricate and exercising of your brain muscles, it helps you to think in a different way. So that was really fun. I mostly stayed in the stitchy tables, and I made so many friends from Australia. Hi Katrina. I had so it was really, really fun. I think I wish I would have spent more time on there than what I gave myself, but it's my first time, so I didn't know really what to expect. I wasn't sure if there was going to be if I'm going to miss out on a lot of it because I have other things that I need to do, but it was still really rewarding. The first, I think it was was it Friday night? I was in there in the chat rooms at the table until 1 in the morning. I was broke the next day. I couldn't function right. I'm not made for that life no more. But I got to talk to so many people that were in different time zones. So it was just so much fun. I really had a great time, and I will be joining again next year. I'm probably going to encourage some of my other friends to join us too. Anyway, so after the Jingle Ball, and I didn't buy any patterns. I didn't really go there to look for anything, and I didn't really find much, but I did make some really good friends. So on with it. Okay, so after the Jingle Ball, Sundown Stitchers, I have to participate. That's my time away from the house and away from everything to talk to adults, women, human beings who are obsessed as much as I am. I can talk in code like we do, and everyone gets it, and it's nice. So I was talking to my friend Robin, who works at Craft Center. No, she works at, I'm so bad. She works at Pine Needles, and she does most of the hosting for Sundown Stitcher. She's really involved with it, and she's one of my really good friends. I don't spend nearly as much time with her as I should, but I really want to. But she's so known. Okay, so she's the one who convinced me to start Kringles a year ago. And because I couldn't figure it out. This was one of the reasons why I had started it and restarted it so many times, because I was so new and I didn't understand a lot. So she helped me figure it out, because they have a model of Kringles in their shop. And so she's already started it too, and she's kind of struggling a little bit, but it's not easy, right? So as we're learning and stitching together, and then of course I started over again. I think I've started this about 4 or 5 times. 4 or 5 times. But she's really into it now. Every time I pull mine out, she pulls hers out. I'm stitching mine on a higher count, so it'll be so cool, like once it's done, and from Floss from Stash, so it's slightly different colors. It'll be so fun, like if we actually finish ours, then we can show you like. But then I also got a Sal started. I didn't get it started, I'm just helping. It was, well, we all inspired each other. It was Emmy from Mission Stitch, Jill from, she just changed her name, it's C Jill Stitch on Flosstube and Instagram. She's amazing. Who is it? There was a couple other people. I believe the Camping Stitcher probably just finished her crinkles, and there's a few people that already had it started, and it just got them all pulling it out. It's really cool. Like, I really like it. So I really didn't get much stitching done as I thought I would, because you know, life, stress, things. So I don't have a lot of stitching to show you. I do have a couple things that I did work on, so I'll show you those, starting with crinkles, because I did work that out. I worked on it. I got to a good point in it. So here's crinkles. Okay, it's look at that roof. So I got a little bit further done with it. I was getting a little discouraged with getting into the roof, but then my friend Emmy said I should just jump down into the bricks and see some new colors, and it'll help. And it did. It really helped me, because I was kind of stumped like right around here, because my counting is still a little off in this snow part. Ain't nobody looking, but I'm fixing it as I go. But just getting down into that brickwork really helped me see more of it. So this is stitched on a 46 count, I think, cappuccino from Fiber on a Whim, and this is all floss pulled from Stash, and it's looking good. It's looking good. So this is like the halfway point, because there's 3 of those. I have my papers here. Hold on, let me move them. Okay, so this is the halfway point. And so I just have another one of these windows to do over here, and then this part over here. So I'm like right there. And then there's like some blocks and all this stuff. So I'm getting there. It's coming together. I even got the snow over there, but I'm gonna have to make it, you know. But it's so cute because it's so little right now, and everyone else's is really big because it calls for a 30 count. And I'm doing it on 46 with 1 strand. So I'm very happy with it. And 1 strand really goes a long way, because this, doing all this, was just 2 strands. So anyway, that's one thing that I worked on this week. And I think a little bit of last week too. Here's all my floss. It's just all a mix of stuff in my Teresa Kogut fabric bag. So I did work on a new start, and that was, oh, give me a second here. The Sal with EJ from Sundown Stitchers. She started a Sal, a 12-month Sal. It's called One Dozen Quakers, and it's Bake Me a Quaker Sal. And there's a whole bunch of us jumping in here, and we're only in section 1. She has it broken down and gridded, so that way you can see which month to do which. And honestly, like, I started over here, and I couldn't just like not complete this medallion, because it kind of stops like right here for month 1. It's like up here, and so I had to finish. You know, when you know how to do a Quaker, it's really hard. And I don't know if that's just me, but I'm gonna say there's a bunch of us out there who just can't just stop in the middle of a, you know, motif, especially when you still have the floss for it. So here is my new start. I started this on December 1st during the same weekend as the Jingle Ball. This fabric is 40 count Steely Nights by Number 12 Stitch Co. And I'm using the Winter Floss Pack from Silks For You. It's hard to see, it's hard to pick up, but this fabric is like a nice purple mauve color, and this blue does look like it's faded a little bit, but I'm sure it'll really shine once I get, you know, more into it. But this is my progress. I finished the first motif, and I'll start working on the numbers and the small little things around that first one over here. when I jump into it for January. So I did start this one, and then I have one more new start. I don't have any finishes per se for this month because I kind of fell off the finish wagon. It's okay. It's not like I'm going anywhere. So I have that as my progress. My friend Emmy made me this bag that I'm using. I have all my floss in here. Ooh, I can show you the floss. Hold on, let me show you real quick. Okay. So here's my floss. It's from, I think it's missing like a couple colors from the pack because I think it had 8 colors in there, but I probably put it with something else. But I'm using these colors for the Bake Me a Quaker style. So it'll be so pretty. And I have it in my little Emmy bag. So I'm happy every time I pull it out. So got that done. I am also a part of the Black Needle Society. Black Needle Society. Okay, so I have been opening some things, but I have this downstairs, and I typically, you know, I have a lot of my stuff upstairs. And so I come downstairs to my office, and this is where my stuff is like in a safe place from the kiddo who likes to destroy stuff. And so I'm going to show you, I'm going to quickly show you what I've gotten so far. And I know a lot of you probably already seen these from other Flosstubers who are doing the dailies. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. So I'll just show you really quickly what I got because it's probably the same thing. So here's day 1. It was this bag here. It's like a wallet, but I'm going to use it as a notions pouch. I'm going to put all my stuff in there. Keep everything safe and festive. Especially probably another Christmas. Yeah. This is day 2. It's a pair of scissors, starch scissors, as a zipper pull. I have it already attached here. And then day 3 was some mulling spice, which Caroline from Evertote, she had last year a tea advent, and she decided this year she had so much tea that she was just gonna tea from stash. And so I did the same thing. It's an unofficial join of that advent. Every day I drink, you know, tea from stash, and it's actually quite nice. So I got this. I haven't opened it up yet because I did want to show you before I cracked into it, but I'm going to make this probably on Christmas Day. I think there's, how many servings? There was a lot of servings, so I probably won't, you know, dump it all in there. We'll go into small doses. Yeah. Day 4 were these like hand warmers, which I think they're maybe for your, oh, they're the mitts, so we can still stitch and stuff and still be warm. Hey now. Okay. All right, and day 5, I think was, I might have these a little out of order, but we're in it. So it's another pouch. Isn't this cute? And you know, it zips, so I haven't actually opened it, but you know, it's kind of cute inside. So I got this. Oh, I am out of order because now I remember what I did. So this right here was, I think, day 4, and it's this vintage reindeer and this clip for your floss drops. And then after that was these flosses that I've already cracked into, which I'll get into in just a second here. So I opened up the flosses, so pretty. And then after that was a thread bed, which is very thick, so this would have to always stay flat for me, and I think it's perfect because most of them fold up, so it's nice to have for a big project to have something more, you know, stable. And then yesterday was the 36 count XG Designs fabric marbled pointer, so pretty. And with that, it also lets you know, kind of give you a little hint on what's happening right now. And it is floss to go with the fabric. What? Yes. So of course today is the 15th and I have not opened it yet. So let's see what the secret is, you know? Okay. Ooh, which I'm sure everyone else probably already got into it, but I'm excited. Hello. Oh, oh. Okay. Okay now. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I've been looking and I've tried not to. I've been trying not to buy patterns, but I love this. Oh, okay. So we got the full kit for Peace on Earth by Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. And we have all the floss and the fabric for it. Okay. On top of the fact that I am also a part of the 12 Days of Christmas for the Silks For You Club. And I am behind on that as well. Let me move this over here really quick. And I will get into the 12 Days of Christmas. It comes in this cute little red box. And I try to line it up so that way they're all in order and I'm not searching and scrambling around. And this was day 1. It came in this cute little pouch. And this is my second year with the Silks For You 12 Days because the first year was amazing. So this is day 1. This nice little pack of Silks For You. Day 1. So pretty. Very pretty. I'm gonna use that so quick, okay? And then, so today is I think I'm actually supposed to be day 3, so I'm gonna do, this is day 2. I'm gonna open it up. This is actually kind of fun, but I don't know why, like, I'm not super eager to, like, jump all over this when the days are here. You know, they go by so fast right now. Okay. Here's day 2. Hello. Hello. All right. I just love Silks For You floss. It's so pretty, so soft. They got me. They got me. Okay, I'm just putting it back in this little bag here because it's so pretty. And of course, like, they don't have, you know, the names because it's a part of the Advent, but they're all 10-meter skeins. If you're interested in knowing that much. So I'm putting the other one in there too. Trying to make sure I don't make too much of a mess because I share my room. This is my son's little gaming room, and so I don't want to girlyfy it. I don't want to craft it all up, craft blast his game room. So I had to double check, make sure there wasn't any little extra hidden surprises in there. I don't know, there's a part of me that thinks that anyway, this is day 3, and I thought that it started on the 14th. It's 12 days, and I can't do math. I can, but, you know. So I might open this. I'll look at it. Because some people said it started on the 13th. I should look at a calendar. Listen, the struggle sometimes. I'm gonna open it up anyway because I kind of think that maybe I might be off, which is a high chance that I am. I know there's some of you probably like, no, it's the 13th. Yeah, it's the 13th. Pick up a calendar. No. So I'm gonna open it anyway. But I'll post this. You know, you might actually see this tomorrow, so it'll be okay, right? All right. Ooh. Okay. So this is cool. Okay. I'm going to show you. Look away if you don't want to see, because if I'm wrong, I don't want to spoil it. You ready? Here you go. Hey. It's more belt pulls. Zipper pulls. So pretty. It's going in the bag. Alrighty. So, with that, I have a new start, and because one of the other kits that I actually got from the Black Needle Societies advent is, I don't even know where oh, there you are. I did show you already the floss. So this was the floss that I have. And it came with this beautiful fabric. This is a 32 count Over the Moon by Color and Cotton. And I already started it. So let me show you the pattern. So this is the pattern. It's from Jan Hicks of Jan Hicks Creates. It's called Winter Wonderland. It's so pretty. In her latest video, she shows how her friend Maria Kutzner, she has a floss, she does have a Flosstube, Maria does. And on Instagram, she has a tutorial, a video tutorial of how she was able to finish this for Jan Hicks into this pillow with the scissor pocket in there. So when I finish this, I'm gonna learn how to do that because I'm trying to learn. My friend Emmy, y'all, she came over and she helped me crack open my sewing machine. It is officially out of the box and it has been used, but I'm gonna get to that later. So with Jan Hicks's Winter Wonderland, so pretty, very, very pretty. I love this right here. That's my favorite. But I started at the bottom right-hand corner. So here I am right here. This is my start. I just worked on it for about 2 hours. I don't know how many stitches, but I was into it, and then I had to get back to my life for a second. So I do plan on finishing at least this thread. I usually at least try to finish a thread before I put it down. So I'll get into this a little bit more so I can try to finish it and watch the tutorial so I can try to make it into a scissor holding pillow. So that was another thing from the Black Needle Society and considered a new start with for this week and last week, because I believe I started it this past Sunday is when I started it. I was in a Zoom meeting with some of my Canadian friends, Catherine, Paper Crane Stitches, Michelle, I can't remember your screen name, but Michelle, and then Shiloh X Stitch MD. We had a Zoom Stitchy Sunday, and it was so fun. I think we really need to do it again because being in Canada is far from Utah. So it's kind of nice to like feel close without actually the expenses of being closer. Okay, so let's get on to it. So during oh, I have a little bit more progress in a SAL that I started with. I didn't start it, but I joined in with Shiloh X Stitch MD for the Every Opening Flower SAL. So here's the pattern. And Miss Rosana from Nest of Petals on Instagram and Facebook is also like really getting deep into this. She might finish it before me, but it's okay because you're just encouraging me to pull it out and put a few stitches in it. So during the Jingle Ball, I did pull it out for a little bit, and I worked on this top border here. I've been trying to like fill this in. So I still have the darker pink that I need to finish up the flowers with. And I was up in here and realized that I messed up all of this. And I don't rip stuff out because it's not really gonna affect anything if it's just up here, because everything else kind of measured out okay. I do have the house done and the willow tree done, so it's just that big huge tree right here, or flower and base right here, and then just to finish in all this stuff. I got a lot to do, but it's really, really fun and so pretty. And I'm using, I think this is 36 count French Country Mocha, Vintage Country Mocha. And I'm using Floss from Stash. It's a combination of like Victorian Motto and Forbidden Fiber Co. I think I have 1 week's right here. And so it's just all pulled from Stash. Some of it I always get nervous, how effective my eyes are when it comes to pulling from Stash, but I have enough to justify that it'll be okay. If I need to adjust the color slightly, I have it to do. Okay, so that was that. Another WIP haul. Oh, so back to, I jumped back around. So back to my sewing machine. Okay, so my friend Emmy helped me and talked me through this whole process of using my sewing machine. And I made, well, Emmy helps me make my first little bag, y'all. So I don't know anything about this, but she did share a YouTube video with me on how to make this. So I'll include that link in my description so you can make some bags if you're trying to learn how to sew. I'm supposed to be making pillows. It's been a very weird time right now. You got the holidays, you got plans for next year, you got plans for the holidays. You know, then people, you know, my mom is sick right now. Yeah. Anyway, so now to hauls. So because I was really trying to get into making pillows, I did buy some fabric from Pine Needles over in Gardner Village, and I got some fabric for it. I'm gonna try to break these in, y'all. And I do have the Judy Designs Fabric of the Month Club. So I did get a new fabric. It is called, it is a part of the braids. I have the braids because I don't have many braid fabrics, but I'm about to get up in this. It is called Squirrel. And this is it. Very, very pretty. This is exactly what I think I was looking for, because the other braid that I got like last month was orange, but it was a hello orange, like orange. This one is more calmer. This is a very calm orange, so I can dig this all day. If I have more braids that have like this, kind of fall tea-dyed, look to it, I can certainly find some stuff for it without being so like, ee. So very pretty. She also includes a skein of floss with it, and it looks very close to the color of the fabric. So yep, I don't do tone on tone, but this is gonna be fun. And there's like a cute little flower that comes with it too. So got my fabric of the month. But with that, because she always does new stuff. Like every week she's posting on Instagram like all these great new fabrics, and one of them caught my eye. And I told her to just, mail them all together because I didn't want to have to worry about extra shipping costs and expenses and stuff like that. So here is, this is a 46 count witchy pine or witchy pixie? Witchy pine. I'm gonna go with that. Here you go. You ready? Okay. Hey, I'm gonna do some stuff with this because when I seen it, I thought, oh, this is calling me. And I have a ton of options. I've got a ton of options, but when I kit it together, I will show you. I will show you. So, very pretty. Love it. Love it so much. And I just love when you order something from her, she sends you like these cute little samples. I'm keeping all these because you can put ornaments on them or something. So this one is marbled hazelnut is the little sample that comes with it when you order. And I'm sure you all probably have these too. So cool. So I think that might be all I can think of for the moment. Let me look at my notes here and see. Special thanks. I got shouted out by Miss Judy, Aussie in a Kiwi World, on Flosstube, Instagram, Facebook. She is so fun, and I was so surprised. I was just watching her video, and she's just like, oh, there's a person, and she's like talking about him. I'm like, ooh, who's this person? And she's like, oh, she has a floss. I'm like, ooh, she's a new Flosstube. And she's like, Jerica. Ah! Thank you, Miss Judy. She is so fun. She's so fun. Anyway, I wish I would have seen her. Like, we need to do like a video Zoom. She does have video Zoom scheduled sometimes, so it's just hard sometimes, you know. So I'd like to thank you. Send a shout out thank you to Miss Judy. Aussie in a Kiwi World. She does some phenomenal pieces. Like, her color choices are, she has no boundaries. She just loves it. She's Silks for You, like a couple months ago, they came up with a Barbie silk, and it was just a limited edition, and she snagged one of those, and she is stitching Saga from Long Dog Samplers with that. And she has a lot done. So if you want to go on over there and check that out, oh man, she is on fire. Who else is there? Any questions? If there's anything that you guys want to see, or any content or focus that you would like to have, just send a comment in below, and I don't mind if I don't have the answers, then I can get them. And if there are questions about anything that you've seen, just let me know. I don't mind answering them. I did do a giveaway from my last video. It's Got the Morbs. Sorry, got all close on ya. Got the Morbs, Long Dog, or not Long Dog, Jacob of Modern Folk Embroidery. I did finish this one in my last video, and I'm supposed to be doing a drawing for it. Here's the situation. One, because I try to be as transparent as I can. So here's the situation. I cannot figure out the YouTube random comment picker. So any help and advice would be very much appreciated. I tried looking online too, and it was still very confusing. Anyway, so I will do the drawing when I figure that out. And if you have the answer, please share, because it's going to help me for future Flosstubes when I want to give stuff away. Or if I just want to share stuff, or, you know, what is it? Just stitchy kindness, you know, spread the stitchy kindness. So we're gonna go with that. Let's see what else there is. Any updates? My family, everyone's doing great. My mom isn't. She had open heart surgery yesterday. And so we're still kind of in the thick of it. I think we're probably going to be in the thick of it for maybe the next month. I am trying to at least be consistent with my Flosstube episodes, because I think that'll keep me on track as well. And also to let me also see that even though I may, like right now, my stitchy bug is kind of like it's at like a 10%. I might pick up something today because, you know, you look at the stuff. So, then it'll help me to like see that like I am actually making progress, even though I don't feel like it this week or next week or whatever. But I do try to, there's benefits. But in a nutshell, the holidays are coming up. They're like right there. Oh, my daughter had a birthday. My middle daughter, she's 25. Anyway, it's great. It's great. Life is great, to be honest. It's stressful, but it's just, you know, it's when it's outside of your control, you know, kind of stuff. So that's what's making it a little wackadoo. And then I tried to film like last weekend, and I had everything all set up and everything. I put my face on. It was great. And then my son woke up from a nap after only 30 minutes. So that did not happen. But he's napping now. I took advantage and I won. Anyways, so it is the 15th. It is 10 days before Christmas. All my presents are sent out to my kids. Stocking stuffers are sent out to my kids. My family that's close by, I've been able to reconnect with them, and that's always wonderful. My husband is doing great. My kids that are here are healthy. One might be a little like on the coffee side of, you know, maybe something's brewing, but hurry up, try to nip that in the bud. I'm doing great, and everything so far is been a blessing for sure. If you can keep my mom in your prayers, that'd be great. If you do pray, and let me know about this random comment picker, that would be great. And I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa. If I'm late on any of that, I'm so sorry. But, you know, if you celebrate, if you don't celebrate, then I really wish you a wonderful end of the year, the calendar year. And I want to say that you have a wonderful day. Bye. Oh, happy stitching. Bye.